What is up, YouTube fam? Hope you guys are having an awesome day. So we've got the laptop out, which means we're loading up the bass tune. Like I said on the other video, we can only idle it and drive it around for a couple of minutes. No wide open throttle pulls. We got to stay out of boost, unfortunately, but we can't go crazy yet. But that's just part of the tuning process. You got to make sure everything is in line before we start going crazy on it. This guy's in my lane. Get out of my lane, fool. So right now I'm headed over to the gym. Got to train a couple people, and then I'll be headed over to Joseph's. Tonight is a lot of just small little stuff that has to be done. We've got to run a boost reference line to one of the regulators. They only want one of the regulators running off boost reference, and the other one will be static, I believe. And then I've got to tie up all the fuel lines, so make sure they're attached and not hanging. Clean up some of the wiring in the back. I'm probably not going to do too much cleaning up of the car. I'm going to tape up as much wiring as I need to make it safe to drive around, but like the relays and stuff that are in the trunk for the fuel system, I'll probably just mount those wherever, and then I'll move them down the road when I have more time. Just because the goal tonight, because I have a busy weekend and I'm leaving for the weekend, the goal for tonight is actually to drive the car around, and I want to get that done. So I want to get some fuel going in the car. I want to change the oil. I want to tie up all that stuff that I need to, and that way I can get that file sent over to Lund as soon as possible so we can get some wide open throttle pulls done next week, because that is the plan. So I will see you guys over at Joseph's. What are you doing, Joe?
Cleaning your mess.
Why you always...
Yeah, you're back now, camera, so everyone knows how you really are. David is a slob.
Hey Kennedy, thanks for joining us. Hey Kennedy, thanks for joining us tonight.
Oh!
All right, so...
Hey David, rest. You
wipe your ass. Oh shoot! What did I even do today? I don't even know.
Nothing.
So I've changed the oil so far.
He ate. That's what he's done. He ate.
You ate it first.
I did. It was pretty good.
So we've changed the oil, changed the oil filter, got the fuel lines ran and tucked up. So we are currently loading the base file. So it's gonna take about 6 minutes. So we'll let that go. I've still got to clean up some of the wiring. It's all done back here, but I've got to tuck it all and clean that all up. But we'll do that later because we just want to hear it start. So it's got fresh oil filter, 10 quarts of oil. We ran the vacuum line for the Hobbs switch. Hobbs switch is up here. We just have to connect it. What else did we do? I feel like we haven't done very much today.
Well,
hey, look who's back.
8:45.
And Brady's here.
You arrived just in time.
Just in time for the idle.
I want to try.
29 days later.
My tags are a little expired because it's been here so long.
29 days.
Oh boy.
And it sits on the ground again. Look at that. Look at that. We're about to go get us some crowds. We are driving. It moves again. We're doing the tune for Lon right now. So we just did the idle revs and we're checking everything out. And then, yeah, we're gonna do a few, he wants to do like slow RPM climbs. It's just pretty much the first diagnostic of data logging. So,
The boring part.
the boring part, nothing cool here. No wide open throttle pulls that we'll have on camera, so there's no evidence of it. And we'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, pull over. There's a street right up here. Did you hear that turbo singing?
It said, boost me.
More throttle, please.
Please, more throttle.
So now we gotta let it idle for a couple minutes, and then we're gonna save this log. What do you think, David?
We need to send it. Stop recording here. Let's go do some real pulls.
Let's do it. Well then.
The brakes still work.
Okay. Oh boy.
I'm in awe. It was so freaking cool starting the car, letting it run. When we first tried to start it, it was like kind of hesitant to start idling. And then we kind of revved it for like 30 seconds. And then you could tell the tune like took over the car almost. And finally just leveled it out. But man, that was very nerve-wracking to hear it finally start. Especially because it didn't start the first couple times. And then, like I said, it finally leveled out. But man, hearing that thing just idle. And then the icing on the cake, driving that thing, it sounds so freaking cool. I can't wait to make a ton of videos for you guys, just like reactions and driving the car. Joe tried to film as much as we could while we were logging. Obviously, we can't do anything too crazy, but man, it just sounds so freaking cool. The hood exhaust sounds awesome. And the funny thing is, it's really not that loud until you get on it, like partial throttle, and we even rolled the windows up. It's really, really quiet inside the car still, so you'd be surprised. But man, you give it just like a little bit of gas and that thing just wants to freaking go. And the turbo noises it makes, oh my gosh! These last 4 weeks were so worth it. I cannot thank Joseph Young enough. If you aren't already following him on Instagram at StreetCarJoe, what the heck are you doing with your life? But I owe him a ton for all of his help and all of his knowledge and all of his expertise. Man, he killed it on those welds. He killed it on helping me just diagnose things and putting everything together. There's no freaking way I could have done it without him. Huge shout out to Joseph. Freaking awesome man right there. And huge thanks to Kennedy for supporting me throughout this build. And thanks to Brady for coming over a few times, helping us. Man, it was so much fun. Like, the fun has just now begun. Obviously, the fun might not always last. Things are going to break. Things are not going to work right. We're going to have to diagnose things. That's just part of it. But right now, this part is so much fun, getting to log it. And I just can't wait to make that first pull with you guys. It's going to be insane. As always, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This was so much fun. I can't wait to get back from my trips this weekend and get back to working on the Mustang. We have so much in store for it. It's going to be an awesome time. But as always, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and Snapchat at Vanvy39, and we'll see you guys on the next one.